Good morning, cupcakes. It is a beautiful day here in Pensy. I hope your day is going wonderfully. For this episode, we will be trying to attract Elan and get his adventurer's card, but more importantly, we are going to be making our way into the Obsidian Tower, which I can't show off right now, otherwise we wouldn't actually be able to do the Obsidian Tower today. And the thing is that last episode, we managed to finish floor 25, which means that this episode, the first thing we're going to be doing is going in and facing off against the boss on the 30th floor. Well, not the first thing. The first thing is opening up the shop, trying to get Elan to come by, like us some more, so that'll give us his adventurer's card. Anyway, but that's aside from the point. The point is that we'll finally be able to see who's behind the Obsidian Tower stuff, and if you've been paying attention, you probably already know. But let's see. Elan, please. Yes, thank you.
Oh, hey, welcome. Mommy asked me to sell this.
Of course she did.
Hey, do you have a piece of armor?
Yes, I do. Yes, indeedly do I do. But she probably can't afford this, so we're just gonna go ahead and... I don't know. 10,000? Okay. It doesn't matter all that much. I could charge her like a single pix and we'd still be fine. But anyway, yeah. Yes, it is. Take it for almost free.
Hello, welcome to Recettear.
Aren't you proud that I come to shop here? Not really. If you could leave out the back, I would appreciate that. Knights. Why did it have to be knights? Knights with bad aim, too. Makes them even worse. I think we're pretty close to unlocking Elan as an adventurer, and if we manage to do it within the next couple of days, it wouldn't be a bad idea to give him a try. Just show him off. Also, how many green knights did we face off against this level, and not one has dropped an air crystal yet? Okay. Period. We need one more for the Telbo, right? Or am I remembering that wrong? Adventurer movement speed increase. Cool. Honestly, one of the best, if not the best, of those random notifications, because just everyone could be faster. One of the reasons why I don't use Louis very much is just because he is so slow. He's darn good, but I just don't have the patience for that. And still nothing from those guys. I believe that is used in making one of the rank 3 food fusions. But I could be wrong about that. And you know, just the getting around, the whole getting around aspect of the adventure movement speed doubled thing, or increased rather, not necessarily doubled. That's just one aspect of it. That's what makes it really nice and convenient and better, but it also makes it much easier to dodge. Alright, so we should be able to make the Telbo, although not in enough time to take on the master of this tower. Now, something actually I should probably mention is that you might remember that I said that Obsidian Tower has 50 floors, and yet we're only on floor 27, and I'm saying that this next boss battle is with the master of the tower. Well, that's because the master of the tower we actually fight twice. And the same thing goes for the Lapis Ruins. Once we unlock those, we actually fight the master of that tower, that dungeon. There we go. My goodness. Make me chase him everywhere. We fight the master of that dungeon, I think, on floor 50? Floor 40 or 50 or something like that. And then again on, what is it, floor 70? I forget how many floors Lapis Ruins has. For some reason I keep wanting to think 100, and actually, you know, that's probably right. So we would fight the master of the tower on floor 50 as well as floor 100. Quite interesting that Lapis Ruins, the Obsidian Tower, Amber Garden, they're all tower shaped. As, you know, they're dungeons, but they're tower shaped. I mean, yeah, okay, Amber Garden is pyramid shaped, but, you know, kind of like a tower. That pyramid shaped, in fact. But anyway, the point is that it's actually more historically accurate than people generally think of when it comes to dungeons, because dungeons were not underground. They were generally the highest tower in a castle, and they were set all the way in the back of the castle. The furthest distance from any sort of exit to the castle, or exit from the castle. And of course, you know, you think about it, that makes sense. It makes it much more difficult to escape or to mount a rescue mission when you put somebody in at the top of a tower at the very back of a castle, rather than, you know, underground. What the heck? A leather glove 25 floors into the Obsidian Tower. What is this luck? Oh my goodness. Alright, I think we're just gonna exit the floor here so we can face the master of the tower fully healed. Good luck, us. So you have come.
Griff? Then this tower is...
I merely use my powers to revive a ruin that slept beneath the earth. Ruins of an ancient era. To think they actually still exist.
Why? What are you doing?
Can you not feel it, pulsing atop this tower? This magic? No. No, it could not be.
I don't feel anything. Maybe my nose itches.
It isn't surprising. Only beings with magical power could feel it.
Now I feel left out, and my nose itches.
Now then, enough prattle. I'm afraid this will be your end.
Wait, what?
I cannot allow you to interfere any further. I must not fail.
Wait, Griff!
Get back! He is attacking! Rebel with a cause. You know, it's interesting to note when I've been doing these things where the chapters in the videos, I tried to find what TL's little title thing is, and she doesn't have one. In fact, as near as I can tell, she is the only boss that does not have a title. Maybe the get on device doesn't, but I forget. Well, seems I was worried for nothing. Griff's bark is worse than his bite. Well, okay, he bites pretty hard, but we can dodge his bites. Impossible. Enough! Stop this at once!
I'm so sorry. We didn't hurt you, I hope.
How can a human and her friends drive me to such desperation? Very well then. Try to reach the top if you can. I will meet you there, if you survive. Something tells me that can wait a few days. We're just gonna go home now. Yo, doing okay, Recette?
Oh, Elan, welcome!
Stopped by today to give you one of these.
Oh, a guild card. So you want to come with me out of the city?
Like I said, strictly speaking, I'm a guild member. To be honest though, I haven't been in a whole lot of dungeons. When I met you, I got to thinking, hey, I need to start working too.
You're embarrassing me a little.
Anyway, be sure and give me a chance, yeah? I'll go with you anytime you want.
I'm counting on you, Elan.
Hell yeah, leave it to me. Dang, this is really nice. How much? Hey! I'm always glad when Louis is actually picking out stuff that he can use.
Hello, welcome to Recettear.
I found this in a dungeon. How much? You found a chocolate bar in a dungeon, and your first thought was to sell it.
Huh? Caillou? What are you doing here of all places?
What the? You?
This is the orphanage. Do you know somebody here?
No, not at all. I just happened to be passing by. Excuse me.
What?
I wonder what that was all about.
Yeah, he was even more serious than usual.
Dun dun dun! Unfortunately, we can't afford the expansion because... Well, let me make sure. Yeah. Ay. Well, we're gonna be working hard tomorrow. This is Elan. Elan is a brawler, meaning that he's meant to get up close and personal with enemies, take a lot of hits, and dish out quite a lot of damage up close. His health, it isn't obvious right now, but his health is the highest of any of the adventurers, which is kind of one of the main downsides to using him. Because every adventurer can have up to 200 extra health from Repayment, which means that I don't know exactly how much health Elan has relative to Caillou, but let's just assume that, for example, he's got twice as much health. Maybe at, level 99, Caillou has 300 and Elan has 600. Just at their base. Well, with Repayment, Caillou would then have 500 and Elan would have 800. So his main advantage is just not as good because the Repayment doesn't scale to his higher health, to his higher base health, or with his higher base health. But he's actually pretty fast, and he is quite tanky. Even with that downside of he doesn't gain any extra benefit from Repayment, and so the main advantage of using him is not quite as advantageous as one might think. And so, by the way, that means that he's more effective at lower levels and also earlier on in the playthrough when you can't do the Repayment thing for all your adventurers. But in spite of that, he is still quite tanky, and he does deal a lot of damage, and his abilities are pretty good, although we only have 2 of them unlocked right now. He has the standard fire charge, and then he has this thing, which is a different sort of charge. The whole shadow thing, which reminds me of Johnny Cage. He does the whole shadow dash and then just beats up whoever he he finds. He also has a rage, and I think that's it. So he has a rage, much like Cute Rage, except he can't use items. I think he can't use abilities either while he's in it, but it increases his damage by a lot. Basically, he's very effective. It's just you gotta keep in mind that his main advantage is not as much of an advantage as other adventurers. Oh, I should have mentioned that. I should have made mention. Was that the second old muffler that we got in a row from chess? So something else about Elan is that if you run into somebody when you're charging, much like Nagi, he will do damage. But unlike Nagi, he's gonna get knocked back too. Actually, he's gonna get knocked over. He also can't change directions when he's dashing or even strafe. Much like Nagi, so keep that in mind. Well, unfortunately, no charred lizard for us today. But we'll see. We might get one yet. We've got one more chance. One more chance. Nyeh. Of course. Of course, a red one would pop up right over. Come on. Come on. I know you're hungry. I know you're hungry. Yes. Come on. Mushroom. There it is. Hey, charred lizard. Cool. I don't even remember what we needed this. Oh, that's right. We needed it for an azure necklace. Price of accessories has increased. Prices of chocolate bars are falling rapidly. So we did in fact crash the market for chocolate bars. In addition to candy.
Hello, welcome to Recettear.
Ooh, this month is tight, but I really want that. Well, I mean, it is better than his wooden chess piece, so at least he's still making decent choices. And to be fair, heavy armor is increased in price, but that rainbow mail would be a better investment. Just saying.
Hey, Caillou, in front of the orphanage again, huh?
You again? You seriously have way too much free time for a merchant.
Hey, no I don't. I'm super duper busy.
Wait, did that just imply that Caillou actually does know that she owns Recettear?
In fact, I'm totally on my way to conduct super ultra hyper important business that may or may not coincidentally involve eating tons of walnut bread. And selling a little too, I guess.
Then get to your business and leave me alone.
Ugh, what is his problem? I mean, everyone likes walnut bread, right?
I don't think that that's the issue. He does seem to be unusually preoccupied with something.
Preoccupied? Huh.
There's one more scene in that batch. Alright, this should be plus 15 just because of the sheer amount of apples and air crystals used, but I don't know how many apples with pluses we've been saving up, so we'll see. 11. Okay. Plus 15 is the highest you can get, by the way. Alright, rank 2 necklace. Rune amulet plus 9. Oh yeah, those are really nice. If memory serves. The heart bow is 64 attack, 5 defense, and 10 magic defense. And the tail bow is 87 attack. So we're gaining 23 for losing some defense, which, as mentioned before, tail doesn't really need all that much. And another leather glove! This time even deeper in the Obsidian Tower. I'm just so mad. Okay, back to the regular boss fights. Or another, well, I guess not really the regular boss fight. So these gray slimes, by the way, much tankier than other slimes, although you wouldn't... Actually, wait, oh, I guess higher defenses. But sometimes they drop slime stones, which you can normally only otherwise get as a rare drop from crown slimes. I do not believe that gray slimes can drop slime liver, though, just slime fluid. I guess gray slimes weren't as tanky as I thought. Well, I don't think that purple slimes can drop slime stones. Or slime livers. I'm pretty sure it's just the gray slimes. Well, I think that's gonna have to be it for today. I think this is probably gonna be a shorter one, but then again, I thought that the last one was gonna be a longer one, and it was 15 minutes long. So, you can sit here and watch the debt repayment go, and then that, I think I'm gonna have to say that that will be everything. And I will see you later.